my name is Mark Hogan, and in this video I will be demoing my drone game for my FYP. Throughout this video I will cover some of the features I've began developing, like drone physics, UI, scoring, multiplayer, and some procedural generation. So let's get right into it. Okay, so this is just a prototype of what the main UI will look like. You will generally have 4 tabs which you can go between. The home tab will have multiple different options, so you can play a recent last game mode that was played, or there could be a recommended game mode and stuff like that on the main home menu. Then you can select modes, which would be racing, target tracking, or the stunt game mode. Then you would have a multiplayer window. So in the multiplayer, I plan on adding servers, so you can join your friends here. But for now, it's just simple. And then you would have settings, so you can change resolution, drone physics, things like that. Okay, so that's the main menu. Okay, so I started the first level that I have here, and I'm just going to demonstrate some of the drone physics I have currently working. So I'm just going to fly around and show off how the drone flies. As you can see in the bottom left of the screen, I have a number and a multiplier. So the closer you are and the faster you're moving to objects, the score goes up. Well, the multiplier and the score goes up. So the closer you are to an object, the more it will multiply the number, and when you hit off of something, then the score stops. So this is how you get score, is the more risk you take. So by going closer to walls, like this wall I set up here, just to demonstrate basically. So I just get down to the wall and I can show you. Well, I'm not very good at this, but yeah, there you can see, closer you are to the wall, the faster the score goes up. Same with going around buildings like these, or even checkpoints. If I go through a checkpoint like that. So yeah, that's the drone physics and the scoring. Okay, so here I'm just going to demonstrate the multiplayer I've been working on. So currently it works locally on my machine, so I can just host a server. So we'll just fly the drone. I need to fix the lighting in this scene, but this is just showcasing multiplayer. So I'll just host a scene, then put my drone down here. Okay, so as you can see, I just have my drone set up here on the lake in the first one. And I'm going to quickly boot up a second build. So I built this, and then I'm going to boot it up. Here we go. And on this side, I'm going to click client. So I'm going to join the other player. So if I fly over, you can land down and you can see the other player is right there in front of us, across from us. So yeah, so this is just simple multiplayer I've been working on. Unity 6, which is the newest version in Unity, they have worked a lot with multiplayer and improving it, which I haven't worked with yet. So next semester I do hope to utilize some of the new stuff they have, especially being able to showcase multiplayer within the editor. Right now I had to make a separate build, showcase it, but yeah, it seems like they've made it a bit easier. So yeah, I'd like to be able to use some of Unity 6 and build my multiplayer a lot better and more efficient. Okay, and now for the procedural generation part. So basically, the procedural generation is to procedurally generate a path or a race path for the player. And the path will be laid out with checkpoints. So as you can see in my scene, I have these square checkpoints the player would fly through. And for the procedural generated part, I have splines. I've been working with splines. So I have just a general, if you can see it here, S-shaped spline. And I have a C# script called spline instantiate added to that spline. and I have a prefab for these separate checkpoints. I can change the distance between each of the checkpoints. I can rotate the checkpoints. So I'll eventually be making an algorithm that will set up all the points in which the spline will move through. So I can quickly show you that there now. So if I create a spline, if you draw a spline, it just curves around each point, like so. And the plan is each of these points with constraints, I'm going to randomly, procedurally generate each of these points and have a spline move through each of them, like this line here. And then I would add the checkpoints along that spline. So that's the plan for my procedural generation. Thank you. Okay, thank you for watching this video. I hope this gives you a good insight into my game and the potential for it. And thanks for watching. Bye.